The laboratory hummed with the steady pulse of radar equipment, its coils glowing faintly as Percy Spencer moved between machines. A veteran engineer working for Raytheon, Spencer was no stranger to high-frequency electronics. But one day in 1945, as he leaned over a Magnetrona device designed for Raytheon, he felt something strange. The chocolate bar in his pocket had softened, then melted entirely. Spencer, puzzled but curious, realized that invisible waves were heating his snack. This accidental discovery would spark the invention of the microwave oven, a device that transformed kitchens and eating habits around the world. Radar itself had been one of the pivotal technologies of World War II, used to detect enemy planes and ships. The magnetron, a high-powered vacuum tube, was the heart of this system, generating intense bursts of microwave radiation. For most engineers, its purpose was military. For Spencer, the melted candy bar hinted at something entirely different. He wondered if microwaves could heat a chocolate bar, what else could they cook? He began experimenting. First came popcorn kernels, which burst into fluffy white explosions when exposed to the magnetron's waves. Then came an egg, which cooked from the inside out and promptly exploded, startling Spencer's colleagues. The evidence was undeniable. Microwave radiation could rapidly heat food. Spencer had discovered not only a curious accident, but a revolutionary method of cooking. Rather than dismiss the phenomenon, Spencer pushed forward. He rigged up a metal box with a hole into which he fed microwave energy, creating a controlled chamber. Food placed inside cooked quickly and evenly, without open flames or hot surfaces. This crude prototype was the world's first microwave oven. Raytheon, recognizing the potential, filed a patent in 1945, and by 1947, the first commercial microwave oven was released under the name Ray d'Orange. But the early models were far from the sleek appliances we know today. They stood nearly 6 feet tall, weighed over 700 pounds, and cost thousands of dollars. Designed for restaurants and large institutions, they were too bulky and expensive for homes. Still, their ability to cook food in a fraction of the time fascinated chefs and industries alike. Airlines, for example, used them to heat meals quickly during flights, demonstrating their convenience. Over the following decades, as technology improved and costs dropped, microwaves gradually shrank in size and price. By the 1960s and 70s, countertop versions became available to households. Advertising campaigns marketed them as futuristic kitchen helpers. At first, some people were skeptical, uneasy about radiation cooking. Stories circulated about dangers and side effects, but these fears faded as microwaves proved safe and practical. By the 1980s, the microwave oven had become a staple in millions of homes worldwide. The cultural impact of the microwave cannot be overstated. It reshaped how people thought about meals. Leftovers could be reheated in minutes. Frozen dinners became a booming industry. Busy families embraced the speed and convenience, while critics lamented the decline of traditional cooking. Either way, the microwave symbolized modernity, efficiency, and the growing influence of technology in daily life. Spencer himself never sought fame, a self-taught engineer who had grown up poor and left school early. He held hundreds of patents by the time of his death. Yet it was the accidental melting of a candy bar that cemented his legacy. His curiosity turned a wartime invention into a household essential, forever linking radar research to the dinner table. Today, over 90% of American households own a microwave, and billions of people use them worldwide. From reheating pizza to cooking gourmet meals, microwaves are no longer novelties, but necessities. They are a reminder that history's greatest innovations often come not from grand plans, but from chance encounters and from individuals curious enough to ask why. The story of the microwave oven is one of transformation. Military technology turned domestic tool, an accident turned revolution. All because Percy Spencer noticed his chocolate bar had melted and decided to investigate. In the hum of a radar lab, dinner's future was born.